Hello, everyone. You've just listened to Mrs. Campos, our school librarian, read Lily's Purple Plastic Purse. And you know that Lily had a conflict with her favorite teacher, Mr. Slinger. And after she has the conflict, a bit of the problem that she did, she goes home. And you see her sit herself down in what she calls the uncooperative corner. And so that's a place where we reflect. And sometimes we ask you, when you've made some choices that you're not really happy about because you've gotten frustrated, and you need to stop and you need to think. And so you know how we've talked about that sometimes here at school we get a little frustrated and we may say or do things that are harmful to others and to ourselves. And we need to stop and think, take some deep breaths, which we've learned about inhaling and exhaling and calming ourselves down, and then asking ourselves, well, how big is this problem? And what can I do to make it better? So you know that Lily, as she was sitting in the reflective place at home, she knew that she had to make it better for Mr. Slinger, so that she and Mr. Slinger's relationship could mend. It could get better. And so she wrote him an apology letter. And here at school, we've always talked about that you have to own up to your behavior. And when you need to offer an apology, that you do offer an apology. And that it comes from the heart. And so I want to review that with you because we've always talked about how there are 4 parts to an apology. And you have them in your community corner, but I want to review them. And here are the 4 parts is that you want to apologize. You want to say, I am sorry. And you want to take responsibility for what you did. And so, for instance, if we were to think about Lily, Lily would say something like this to Mr. Slinger. I am sorry that I wrote some unkind words about you. So there it is. She's apologizing and taking responsibility for what she did. The next thing she needs to say is, how will she resolve this? And then ask if he accepts her apology. So then we would say like this. Let's start over. I am sorry, Mr. Slinger, that I wrote some unkind words about you. I will not do that again. I will talk out my feelings with you and then ask him, will you accept my apology? When you say, will you accept my apology, you're asking, will you forgive me? And so all our conflicts have a solution, but we just need to stop and think, take a deep breath, ask ourselves, okay, how big is this problem and how am I going to make it better? So I hope that you've enjoyed Lily's Plastic Purple Purse and that it will help you to make better choices with those that you have a relationship with, a friendship. Okay, love you. Stay safe.